Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play with me, your host Random Hero. We're going to get stuck straight back in where we left off, and we're just going to start off with some lore, and then we'll get straight back into the game.
How do you feel? Nervous?
I conquered my terror long ago. Now I only see what I must do next.
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
Was he blubbering for his life when you cut his throat?
You no longer study the torn page, I see. Did you find out where the tomes are?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes. But it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
I have never encountered this rune before. Let us go ask him. Does your brother know about your feelings for his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
And yet you are ultimately responsible.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
I remember standing before the Prophet. My life hung by a thread. But he healed me and my sisters.
Who was the Prophet? Are you certain he was a man?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was. Only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You chose to train and fight.
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
I would like to hear another story from your past.
I was once lost in the dry steppes. They don't come by their name lightly. No water, and the sun, an unbearable, unblinking eye. In my delirium, I decided that it would be cooler without any clothes on. So I wandered for 3 days, my skin ruby red, until I fell directly into a lucky oasis. To this day, I don't know if the stranded harem I found there was anything more than a wonderful and tremendously wicked hallucination. But who cares? Oh dear, that's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
I have witnessed too many silent, smoking villages and seen too many bodies in blackened pits. If there are gods, I don't believe they would be as happy as you.
Time changes everyone, my young friend. In years past, I hunted the jewel with grim determination, always arriving in this destructive wake.
You do not behave like a man burdened by tragedy.
But you see, a tragedy is very heavy. I was once a much larger man with better posture.
Still you jest.
Should I fall to the ground and grieve instead? Grieve for all I've lost? I would never get up again. And who would hunt for the jewel then?
I want to hear more about this dangerous jewel that steals life. What is it really?
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Durgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
Durgist? I haven't heard of him. Was he a demon?
Oh no. He was like us. only terribly corrupt. I had to trap him. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, dirges can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever.
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
If you're thinking something's off here, then you'd be right, so let's go into the armory and find out what's up. And all these blood trails are never a good sign, leading out to here.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true vow, my daughter. You shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
betrayed us and killed her own daughter. Leah was used as a host for Diablo's rebirth as the prime evil. Now all the power of hell answers to him alone. The high heavens themselves break under his assault. For the angels cannot withstand the depth of his corruption. Only I can.
Heavens, what have we done?
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
The aspect of valor condemns us. This will be difficult.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
Don't let his words deceive you. Diablo planned it all from the very beginning. You are not at fault.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
No, we were betrayed, and now we must make amends. We must stand and fight. Isn't that why you became mortal? If you will not join me, I shall go on alone.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Dire tidings indeed.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
Okay, so Adria's betrayed us and killed Leah, who I was quite fond of. It's quite a bit of an abrupt end to her, but now we're in heaven and we got treated to that rather cool cutscene. We've got one of Diablo's minions here, but yeah, it's a bit sad, but yeah, as I say, we got treated to Imperius versus Diablo, and Imperius got absolutely owned. So now we're going to take the fight to Diablo and stop him destroying heaven. Yeah, so I'm not sure if the reason that Diablo was so tough and managed to kick Imperius's butt was because he's got all of the primevals inside him and he's super powerful now, which I think is probably why. They're normally like equally matched, but yeah, he just seemed to own him completely.
Every moment I delay you, I draw closer to my ultimate victory. I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
Then I shall try to make the best of it. Will you help me? Or stand and watch while the heavens fall to darkness?
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Oriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will free her. That should restore the faith of your brethren.
These are the Gardens of Hope. The Archangel Arya cannot be far.
So at the moment Tyrion's despairing because he thinks the war that he's been fighting for thousands of years is lost and Diablo is going to win. So we've got to convince everybody that it isn't. So we're going to go and save some angels so we can get to Diablo and mess him up.
I need more hatred to do that. Blocks my path. I need more discipline. Spirit is free now. May he be at peace. Not enough hatred.
So there's these hard sort of these black areas that are blocking your pathway at the moment. So we need to go and get the blessing of one of these angels so we can destroy them, which I think is down here. So we're just gonna kill these minions. We've got a blue group here, so we'll just destroy them. But not too much bother at the moment. The demons do get harder though as you go on, so we need to be careful because I'm sure I don't need to remind you that it's hardcore mode and we don't want to die at this late stage. Yes, we're just going to go and save this angel, which is in here I believe.
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation: valor, justice, hope, faith, and wisdom.
Yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
Okay, so this is going to be the first fallen angel, the Lord of Despair, to fall beneath our boot, and then we can save this angel that's pinned up behind us over here. So just need to keep our distance from this dude. He's got some mean teleport skills, but it's nothing really compared to the last bosses. He just comes in with a nice big swing, does that teleport, and he's down.
Armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
We must make our own destiny from this day forward.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
We will not fail you.
Diablo nearly crushed the heavens by driving despair into the angels' hearts. But now I have restored hope to them, and yet Tyrael remains lost among the chaos. I fear for him, but I must go on to destroy Diablo's hell portals.
Okay, so these corrupted growths are the things I was talking about, so just destroy them where you find them, and there'll be some portals that we can open up. I do like to say, you'll find angels pinned up around as you go. I do like to save them. I know it doesn't really make any difference, it's only a computer game, but like that dude in front of me, he's pinned, so I like to make sure that we save them all.
I need more hatred to do that. Spirit is free now. May he be at peace.
Where is Tyrael? Fallen, broken. He knows the truth now. I will be victorious. Seethe with the corruption of hell.
Imperius, the Archangel of Battle, is the greatest warrior in all of creation. He revels in war and combat, and has led the hosts of heaven to innumerable victories. With Mount Theo's absence, it is Imperius who now rules over the Angelus Council, seeking always to defend the high heavens from any foe.
You think to destroy the Rift Oculus? My fiends will tear you.
Well done, Nephilim. Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find...
will not stop. To victory, Nephilim.
So the hell rifts are what Diablo's using to bring all of his demons to hell, so we're just going to close down the second one, and then we can fight off the hordes and stop them from entering heaven, and then go after Diablo himself. Saved another angel.
Demons come from...
Knowledge of the future grants power over the present. For this reason, Ethereal, the Archangel of Fate, is a vital member of the Council. He alone possesses the ability to decipher the
I need
threads
more
of
hatred to
destiny
do that.
woven in the celestial scroll of fate. His boundless summit grants him perspective others cannot fully comprehend.
Destroy the Oculus, my Hell Rift will consume.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Can't carry any more. Tyrael!
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory.
But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire.
I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, yet still you find the courage to move forward. It is an honor to be one of you.
I knew you would understand with time. idea. He has returned.
Who?
You will see.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Pay him no mind. This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
Diablo moves to corrupt the crystal arch on the silver spire. Should he succeed, the heavens will be lost forever. This is our final chance. Tyrael and I must reach the top of the spire and confront the Lord of Terror.
The corruption is thicker here.
So you got to remember, the reason that these guys hate us is because we are actually more powerful than them, and we are half demon.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil, for all your mighty deeds?
Diablo is climbing the...
I lived only to serve my master Belial, but you killed him and unleashed the prime evil on the world.
Just gained another level there, which is going to be handy because we are on our way to fight Diablo. I think there's another boss before we fight him, but we'll soon find out. So there's some corrupted angels here which we're going to kill, and I'm just going to run around and try to save all the good guys that I can as well. I don't know if there's a trophy or anything, but I just like to do it. I'm a good guy.
Though I forsook my home, to see it again like this, any joy I might have had is replaced with sorrow. Upwards, we must make it to the summit.
I knew Inarius long ago, when he was still among the angels. But he grew weary of battling the demons after a time, and he began to secretly conspire with demons in order to forge a peace. The demoness Lilith became his greatest ally in the Hells, and many other demons and angels joined his cause.
Look at the destruction Diablo has wrought. If we do not stop him, this is the future of all creation.
Okay, we're just fighting our way upwards. We're just going to go through here, and there's another boss here. It's the last boss before Diablo, I believe. So let's go and find out what he's got to say for himself.
Wait, there is something different here.
Seems we've both fallen from grace, Tyrael. Come, embrace your former lieutenant.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is the lieutenant he was talking about earlier. That what's he called? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the guy that Tyrael was talking about earlier. If you know, it might be worth sounding off in the comments below. I'd like to know who he is exactly. I might Google it a bit later and find out.
You failed again, Tyrael. The corruption cannot be stopped. The cold hand of death reaches out for you, hero.
I wish I could do that.
Look beneath you and see the ruin of heaven.
It is not far now.
You abandoned me to that foul asylum, Tyrael. Why did you forsake me when you knew?
We're really close now, fighting our way past the last few minions here. Obviously, Diablo's trying to corrupt this to kill all the angels in one go. So we just need to try and survive this bit, and then we'll go and face Diablo, who's going to be pretty tricky because I can't die on him or all of this will be for nothing.
We thought ourselves the masters of all creation. Our arrogance was our downfall.
he gained a following. Inarius stole the sacred world stone and used it to create and conceal a world he called Sanctuary. Demons and angels alike fled there, and some of them, including Inarius and Lilith, fell in love. Many of these unions resulted in children. They were called the Nephilim.
Okay, I just want to defeat all these last few guys here and then have one quick whip around to make sure we haven't missed any lore, because there's quite interesting info here about Heaven and who runs it. Like, you find out about the Angiris Council and who all the members are and what their jobs are and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, it's quite cool to find all of that out. So I just want to check we haven't missed anything. Okay, so just mopping up now. There's nothing really too dangerous around here now. I just want to make sure again that I've got everything, and just before we go and face Diablo, make sure nothing cool drops in. But I think that's about it, and we'll go save the last few angels, and yeah, and then we'll go and face Diablo. Here we go.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
If I weren't pressed for time, I just might consider it.
Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the Arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
Even the angels cannot help us now, Tyrael. You were wise to shed those wings of yours.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
Well, you are really alone here, so it's just going to be me versus Diablo. Oh, and my trusty bat. So, yeah, let's mess him up. I'm going to concentrate here, so I'm going to go quiet whilst I face him, because I don't want to die.
The seven evils are one within me. I am Legion.
Damn, he's quick. He's got quite a lot of like fast attacks, and he teleports quite often. They're quite difficult to dodge. Luckily, I've got homing rockets as well, so looking out of the way.
Enough! Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror. Us, can you return to your own realm? But none have ever grown. How tastes your fear, Nephilim? Can you feel your death approaching? Light must be eradicated! All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim!
There you go, and he's dead. So we're just going to catch up on the lore with all the guys at the end here, and then we'll end it. I will get on to the other parts of the game after a short break probably. Let's just pick all this up first, and then we'll speak to the characters and complete the game.
Well, it was all worth it. everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. Just. You are like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick. That was astounding! What you did back there! You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to. I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No. It's raining.
It doesn't rain in the heavens.
Well, it does now.
You must miss your family during times like these.
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Don't say that. They still live.
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him, not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
I have something for you, Lyndon.
Is that so?
It's gold. When the time is right, I will take you to Kingsport and help you pay off the Merchants Guild and win your brother's freedom.
You can't be serious.
You should know me by now. I'm extremely serious.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you'll think of something. You always do.
Victory at last! There was never a doubt in my mind, friend. You are a true champion. So the Lord of Terror falls. May all the souls ravaged by his evil rest in peace. It's finally over. Many brave souls died in this war. Thanks to us, they did not perish in vain. Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
When was this?
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
It does make sense. Adria left to find Diablo and Tristram, while Magda stayed true to the Coven.
You truly are the one the prophet promised. You are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too. I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made. We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
I don't think that anyone could.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world. I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
I don't know if the angels will appreciate your prying. What's in it?
I am not certain. Script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone. I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
They were you and your sisters, weren't they?
that I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
Now I know why you recognized Tyrael right away.
Yes, but I do not know whether the prophet was the dying angel I met or not. Writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
You must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
As long as the burning hells exist, there will still be evil, my friend.
Time will tell.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prime evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.
So that's it for Diablo 3, but never fear, we've still got Reaper of Souls to run through, so please like this video and comment below. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel, there'll be lots of other cool games up as well as Reaper of Souls, so I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.